Yes. All right, this is it. It is the time. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for ourselves. We are here. It is another Wednesday. No, you can do better than that. You made it. It was cold. Charge yourself up, because we are here and we are live and direct from the Loisaida Center. This is the Nuyorican Poets Cafe open mic. We do this every other Wednesday, so basically 2 Wednesdays out of the month, and then we also have the Women's Orator open mic as well here, so just know that this is the place to be and this is the place to catch a vibe. Now, again, with this open mic listed as raffle style, so pray to the raffle lords that you either go next or late or whenever you want to go, because it's all randomized. Where you are on this list does not matter. Because you never know when life's going to come at you. It's all unprepared, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we do it. You will have around 6 minutes this time. We're being gracious with the time because, it's an intimate list. So don't even worry about going over time. You feel me? Feel the emotions you want to feel and convey it to us. Can y'all agree to that as artists? All right, cool. I love that. So just a few heads up. The exit is right that way. If you need the restroom, it is out the exit and then the first right and then down the hall by the water fountain. And then you're going to look to the left and you'll find both bathrooms there. Okay? So you can pretty much do whatever you want besides light anything on fire, get naked, and, just be disrespectful or rude, you know what I'm saying? And I think as human beings, we all know what that means, right? So that covers that. So without further ado, when I say you're on deck, that means you're coming up next. So I already picked out the first sacrificial person. So I'm just going to call your name so you're ready and and again, I am a name butcher, so sorry. And I have had practice with this one, so perfect. So coming up first, our sacrificial performer of the night, as they say sometimes at our other events, is going to be Magdi Haza. I said that right? Oh, not yet. I got you. Hold on. No, I was just letting you first. So, charge up, prepare. Nah, because I wanted to show example of the whole on deck situation. So we're going to find out who's next. So if you want to go next, this is where you rub your hands, you say your little mantras, get your lucky coin or whatever. And let's see who it is. And it's going to be cassava, or is it cassava? It is. I said like cassava. Oh, yep. See the power of the raffle. Did you want to go sooner than later? Were you no? Okay. Second is good. All right. So we got our 2 first. It's going to be a great night. Again, when these artists are up here, just give them your attention, your focus. It takes a lot of emotion and pain and energy and sometimes happiness and joy and strife to really create what we create, you know what I'm saying? So just when they're up here, just give them the respect, be silent, be present, and of course, if you enjoy what they said, just give them a follow, it doesn't hurt anybody, it's super free, and if you unfollow them, they won't know, so you could still give them that boost of confidence, because it goes a long way, you know what I mean? That little one, I got another one today, because it's about the quality and not the quantity of the people around, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, we're going to get right into this night. So on deck, we're going to have cassava. Everyone put your hands together for Magdi Haza making her way to the stage. Come on, we can do better than that. Make some noise.
You did. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, everyone. I'll read you guys this poem I've been working on. It's relatively recent. I wrote it last month. And I also wrote a piece of music, background music to go alongside with it. Is it? There is always places to be. There is always places to be. The gleam of the pan where I burned my old anchors. And thoughts of homesickness, departures only felt once we've arrived. The imminent catastrophe we cannot breathe into light, lest the man who'll deliver the storm shows up at the bar. Don't worry, for now there are places to be. The windowsills on 86th, the Bushwick raves, the poetry cafes, the madness of my last partner, and his lingering hope, and the sun-kissed December afternoon in a Brooklyn I've just discovered, holding the door for me, holding the whole world like the Snowpiercer train, and my limbs I've just found, surprisingly free of disease. There's places to be. For instance, the coffin I will one day rent, where I'll be a skeleton with all my hair still wide open and implied. The landlord of the afterlife has broker fees, but I can afford it now that I've stopped moving completely, which won't be for a very, very long time, because there are many exciting places to be. There are many exciting places to be. The details of God in the brownstone buildings and the trees that look older than time. The bodega in my block where the Yemeni immigrant tells me we share the story of once leaving the same home and ending where we are. Should I feel misplaced and welcomed or denied, there is a place to be in a home I'll find within. There is a place to be in a home I'll find within. I broke a heavy heart getting here. I broke a heavy heart getting here, devoured its edges like eclair, sweet even how it breaks, what he would have given to stretch the thinness of that stay. But whose heart doesn't break 5 times a day? Mine did every beer and prayer. Back when I prayed and gleaned early pains to sculpt me. Back when Brooklyn was a delinquent dream and there were no places to be. Back when I was the apostle of my mother's fear, her room breaking into sapphire light every time she'd release me, and the world, brass dust, too spherical for such an angular child. Such lonely days they were. Now I know who I am and whose hug to defer to, and how mushroom quiche tastes better than depression steak, and how good the chai in Cafe Luna smells, and how to feel certain again. How the cold is but a mild restraint, no more permanent than clouds or dreams or Veruca vulgaris or houses or death or tyranny or all the places there are to be. Thank you. You can find me Magdi Haza on Instagram, Magdi MAGDI _ Haza, or MagdiHaza.art. Thank you.
Keeping it in motion. Thank you for the great start, Magdi. All right. Now, again, rub your hands together. Get your charms. All right. So on deck we have. How do I say this? Zahariah? Zariah? Did I say that right? Zahraha. Zara? Ah, fuck. First one of the night. I'm sorry, Zara. I'm sorry, Zara. Zara's on deck. You are on deck coming up after the next person. But everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Cassava making her way to the stage. Woo, woo, woo.
Hi, everyone. My name is Cassava. Round of applause for Magda Haziz. Thank you. My name is Cassava. I am from Brooklyn, New York. I am a rapper. The song I'll be performing today is called Stunna. Hopefully I could get you, to move a little bit. And I want to start off this performance with some affirmations. So if you are a salt shaker, can you say, I'm a salt shaker? I love that. If you are a dream maker, if you're someone who dreams and you would like to make your dreams a reality, say, I'm a dream maker. I love that. Can we start it from the top? I'm a salt shaker. I'm a dream maker. I'm a salt shaker. I'm a dream maker. All right, I'm ready. Let's do it. Hopefully you guys enjoy. There we go. Cassava. Broken baby. Yeah. Come on. Heard it. Yeah.
shaker, I'm the dream maker. Make a nigga tingle like I'm hard liquor. Don't like to mingle unless it's about paper. That's to give me a chance, and I'm a risk taker. I'm the salt shaker, I'm the dream maker. Make a nigga tingle like I'm hard liquor. Don't like to mingle unless it's about paper. That's to give me a chance, and I'm a risk taker.
It's my role to just live in it. Don't like it, go jump in the dish. Never needed a nigga cause I've been that bitch. Yeah, facts. Call me Kim, baby, what's the stitch? I'm a fighter, not afraid to hit. I'm a lover too, cause I really came like this. I'm the full package, don't really do the shit. I could be what you want me to be. Any person, anybody, love the girl of your dreams. If you want, we can ride into your fantasy. Cause we both know it's better than reality. Don't want love, I need money. I don't drip, I make honey. Shoot the studio like a roller skating rink with the whams like on this motherfucking beat. Yeah, push sentiment, president is friend. Don't give out clues, they take a hand. Cooler than a van, money what I spend. Don't help out niggas cause they need my hands. I'm a superhero, just come Superman. You get $1, I'ma go and make a band. I pop it like a skillet, but it's a frying pan.
I'm the salt shaker, I'm the dream maker. Make a nigga tingle like I'm hard liquor. Don't like to mingle unless it's about paper. That's to give me a chance, and I'm a risk taker. I'm the salt shaker, I'm the dream maker. Make a nigga tingle like I'm hard liquor. Don't like to mingle unless it's about paper. That's to give me a chance, and I'm a risk taker.
Pent is iconic, this bitch is stylish. Don't got a cap cause I'm real about it. Throw a dog bone and watch him go fetch it. They come run last, I'm up in his mileage. Out of this world, yeah, my home is on Mars. I talk to angel, chop it up the stars. Look at this her city, yeah, it's where I belong. Riding this beat like an MTA car. Yeah. Riding this beat like an MTA car. Can't light a candle cause my face hard. Even with no skin, I seen my charms. Hoes couldn't beat me if they tried. Niggas ain't eat me, I know what they tight. Give a head start and it's still behind. Inspired like art, so I raise my price. Yeah,
I'm the salt shaker, I'm the dream maker. Make a nigga tingle like I'm hard liquor. Don't like to mingle unless it's about paper. Let's give me a chance, and I'm a risk taker. I'm the salt shaker, I'm the dream maker. Make a nigga tingle like I'm hard liquor. Don't like to mingle unless it's about paper. Let's give me a chance, and I'm a risk taker.
yeah, I make shit shake. Call me Salt Bay, New York where I stay. Niggas making waves, broken what I claim. But I may make sure the whole world knows my name, Cassava. Yeah, I was so tired. I am so sorry, but I hope y'all enjoyed. That's me. Oh, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at Cassava, CA22AVA, not S's, with the number 2s. That's me. Bye. Have a great night. And thank you, Nuyorican Post Cafe, for hosting the open mic night.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna keep that energy in motion. Watch, everyone's gonna be thinking that in the shower tomorrow. They're gonna be like, I'm a soul shaker. I mean, that's how it is. All right. Nice. Javon Fabre? I said that right? Did I say that right? Javon? And how do I say that other part? Fabre? Javon Fabre. Javon Fabre, on deck. Javon Fabre, everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Zara, making her way to the stage.
Good? Yeah. All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. All right, so my name is Zara. I am a teacher by day, but a poet by night. So today I have 2 poems for you guys, and the first one is called 17 Again. I've been stuck at the age of 17 since I was 17 years old, and I get how that could be confusing because I'm 24 years old, so I'm going to say it one more time. I've been stuck at the age of 17 since I was 17 years old because that is the only way to get grown-ass men to leave you alone. When I walk down the street, I am being sexualized even though I am covered. Can you feel my discomfort when I am covered? All he can visualize is me under his covers. Do you feel my discomfort? I've been stuck at the age of 17 since I was 17 years old, just for the fear of harassment for telling a man no, you cannot have my number, so please stop asking respectfully. I do not want to be bothered, so move along effectively. And quite honestly, If I was your daughter, you'd be ready to fight any man for the way you just looked at me. So respectfully, please respect my rejection. Otherwise, I will embarrass you without any question. But then I'll be the bad guy for putting a grown man in his place. When I gave you the chance to walk away with grace, understand that when you shoot your shot and you miss, it's okay to try another court other than this. So please have yourself dismissed before I get pissed and have your ass handed to you just like this, because the words that I spit will make you cut so deep that I'll have you shaking real quick. So please understand that I'm not the 1, the 2, or the 3. And matter of fact, I damn sure am not 17. I'm just a girl that doesn't crave your attention, so pay attention. Next time you see me walking, please keep it pushing, because you'll never hear me utter the word 17 again. So you see, the truth is I've been stuck at the age of 17 since I was 17 years old, because I'd rather just say, oh, I'm 17. Because if I really said what was on my mind, that'll be the last I'd be seen. Thank you. Thank you. I have one more for you guys. This one is called In Your Eyes. Okay. When God first created Adam, he felt lonely. God recognizing Adam's loneliness, so he made Eve. And just like that, they became soulmates. I always admired hearing that story because it shows you that a man can't be a man without a strong woman. His head can't function straight if his neck breaks. Yet you're so hell-bent on making those mistakes by leaving a stake through my heart. Why do you only know my value when we're apart? In your eyes, I'm problematic and dramatic. But did you forget that all my problem and drama were rooted from you? Or don't you remember I was always here for you, trying to protect you when no one would, standing in front of you so that the bullet won't go through? In the process, I must have forgotten that I wasn't made of steel, and that the wounds I took for you won't suddenly heal. I must have forgotten who I am for real, because I let you mistreat me, all for the sake of love. All for the sake of avoiding toxic relationships, but what's really toxic is staying in this relationship. And at this point, I'm ready to say fuck this shit, because I'm pissed and I'm mad that women have to fight so hard to get the love of a man. Nowadays, it's so hard to find someone with good plans, because a man is no longer looking for a trophy, but a toy to play with. A man can no longer differentiate a queen from a peasant, and it's so unpleasant to know that this is the present that we live in. Some days, I don't even want to believe in love, because these men be out here cheating just because. Then have the audacity to blame women for their lack of trust. I don't trust anyone who can break promises we've discussed. So yes, I'm pissed, I'm mad, and I'm angry. Not at you, but at myself for not listening. Because I knew you were trouble from the moment you walked in. But I still decided to be a fool and be locked in. So in the end, I can only blame myself, because I let my obsession with love cloud my judgment. Now all that is left for me to say is, fool me once, shame on you. But trust me, I'm the last one you'll ever do this to. Thank you. If you like my poem, you can follow me on Instagram at It's Zara. That is ITSZAHRAHH. I also have these poems in my book, so if you're interested in reading a little bit more poetry, you can talk to me afterwards to get a copy. Have a good night.
I'll just point it up real quick. All right. Keeping it in motion. All right. So on deck, we're going to have Cap. We're going to have Cap, the person who took your money. Well, yeah, right? Money taker, that's what we're going to call her? Money taker. Money taker Cap. Don't worry, it's going to a good cause. It helps us support our events, and we will give you an announcement about those later. So without further ado, everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Jivon Fabre making her way to the stage.
Yes. Hello. My name is Juvon Fabre. I am a singer-songwriter. I'm currently working on an album called Seasons of Adolescence, and this is one of the songs I wrote for that album. I am my mother's child, singing before I could talk, running before I walk, too high above the clouds to ever fall in. I learned to embrace the miles, every street that turned abandoned, every friend that I left stranded, every answer I couldn't call. It's a new place, a new state, new city, grow roots, now move, what a pity. And it's hard to admit, may have inherited some of her flightiness. Now it's a new phase, the next wave, the same pattern. I'll stay a few days, but what's the matter? And if you want a place in my life, you can't go and cry after every goodbye. Like, I don't want you to leave. Well, I didn't want to grow into this person I was destined to be. Never wanted to go to show the world I'm worth more than what they planned for me. But I'll leave just to see if I can run away. But in time I find my mind still behind me, and there's no escaping. And so the deciduous tree does what she does best and just leaves. Sometimes I think of life as an evergreen, old reliability, never leave 'em wanting more. For some people it crosses my mind of what if I stuck around, maybe even settled down, but soon enough I know I'd get bored. It's the next plane, the next train right out of there, faster than they can say who cares, 'cause you won't care until I'm gone, trying to prove me wrong by singing the same song like, I don't want you to leave. Well, I didn't want to grow into this person I was destined to be. Never wanted to go to show the world I'm worth more than what they planned for me. And every house I burn down, I leave more broken than when I arrived. 'Cause I convince my mind that my happiness lies on the other side. And so the deciduous tree does what she does best and just leave. Breeze will fall in my place, brightly colored, but that slowly fades. Tinted brown, stepped on, suffocate under the cold remembrance that you love to hate. 'Cause you'll hate my tendency to disappear, but you'll love me, miss me, wish I was there. And sometimes you'll even stop and stare to wonder how something full of life becomes so bare. But I don't want you to leave when I start to let go and release my resistance. Never wanted to go to show never wanted to go, but I never know till I'm standing at a distance. But I'll leave just to see if you care enough to ask me to stay. Hoping this time my mind is strong enough to outrun fate, until the deciduous tree does what she does best and just leaves, shedding all her past events to invent the person she thinks she should be. Thank you. You can find me on Instagram at Saturns_elixir, and on every other platform under my name, Juvon Fabre, JIVANFABRE. Thank you.
She's good to unplug? No, I mean, if she's gonna play another song, I would say at least plug it. Yeah, we might do another Leave it plugged in just in case. Sorry, she got me in the singing mood. Yeah, she caught herself mad because she was like, sorry. I was like, oh. Recovery. Great skills. All right, let's see who's up next. Oh, nice. Okay, on deck, we got Paul Skiff. Yeah. But without further ado, everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Kat making her way to the stage. One of our very own Big Boss.
Big Boss is a lot of pressure. There are. Have you met Bruja? Biggest boss. She's here somewhere. Anyway, hi. I have a thing on Friday, and I haven't decided who I want to be, like, as a poet, and there's supposed to be, like, people who, like, book you for stuff. So I'm just gonna try things today, and based on y'all's reactions, I'll decide who I want to be on Friday. Does that work? Okay, but then I need you to actually react, though, because, yeah. Like, if you wouldn't book me, then I should just not go on Friday, kind of. That's kind of the vibe. Yeah. But on that same vein, I'm also very indecisive on the poems, so fuck it. I mean, I don't know. We're just gonna try one. You're looking at me like, yeah, girl, just do it. Yeah. Okay, great. This piece is it's inspired by my father's side of the family, and I've been doing a lot of writing recently on identity and like. I've been doing a lot of studying. I learned that my grandparents are indigenous to Costa Rica, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. I never knew that. And so in all of that, I learned a lot of things about us that's also like very taboo. But as artists, I think it's really important for us to talk about everything because if I'm going through it, someone else is probably going through it, and who cares? Like, let's just talk about stuff. So, warning. This is gonna be a little awkward. Awkward shit. It's called Mujer Chorotega. I'm only 3 generations off cannibalism, human sacrifice, and mutilation. Great-granddaughter of post-enslavement man and his Chorotega wife. Chorotega, tribe of people displaced, surviving off corn and pottery, forced to submit to colonialism over culture. Chorotega, a people whose language was lost, silenced. A people whose last surviving words are so few, so secret, that they hold the unbridled magic of our ancestral generations. Words so sacred that only the chosen can learn. But women carry generations in our wombs, so I was born full of words, spell casting and soul seeking, born fighting, resisting, born thirsty for blood. Only 1st generation off my homeland, only 3 generations off my indigenous practices, and I don't know and will likely never know a single Chorotega word beyond our name. And yet, there you are, with my first line of identity, the only sacred word I was given, my name, in your mouth. Oh no, it's being weird. Sorry. Do you guys have that new Apple thing where it has like the studio session? It's, I was trying to fix it while reading, that shit didn't work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clip the video and we're gonna act like that didn't happen. Yeah, shout out to editing. Okay, bring it back. 1st generation off my homeland, only 3 generations off my indigenous practices, and I don't know and will likely never know a single Chorotega word beyond our name. And yet, there you are, with my first line of identity, the only sacred word I was given, my name, in your mouth, flippantly practicing something my ancestors mastered and were killed for, chewing on my name, and you don't even bother to pronounce it right before spitting it out. How about you season my shit up before you chew on me like meat? Or quit playing with someone whose ancestors would eat you alive. Because so might I. I'm only 3 generations off, babe. So might I. But I won't draw blood. I eat celebration in your face after you try to shoot me down. I eat with eloquence and grace and a knowing, gentle smile. I eat with pens that may as well have been made of dry bone. I won't chop off your tongue just to bless my own. I won't sacrifice you for my future gain. I won't even play with you the way you play with my name. Just don't forget that you may have killed my people and you may have wanted me to quit, but my Chorotega silence means my words are limitless. Thank you. Okay, great, slay. You know, if Apple hadn't want to see me fail, that would have been a great video, but editing's a gift. Okay, so I have 2 options. One is like very depressing, like mother wound, death, and the other one is hilarious, I got ghosted, that's the poem I wrote. There's also the first one and the second one. Oh, y'all want both? Yeah, you said 3. Okay, great. Did I say 3? Yeah. What's hilarious is I had 4, and then I was like, nah, chill. Okay, so then I'll do the depressing one, and then I'll lift the spirits with the one that he ghosted, and we laugh about it. Okay, cool. I saw that guy, too. The story is great. Oh, yeah, that's, Yeah. Paul, you know the story. That Paul, who's laughing, knows the story. This one is dedicated to my mother. A lot of people will have like altares, like altars that you set up to honor folks who passed away. And so I did a workshop, actually, that Bruja, I participated in one of Bruja's workshops, and she was saying that like an altar can really be anything, and you can put anything on it, and you can kind of create altars anywhere. And it was a very interesting conversation. But essentially, I wrote this poem about the altar that I made for my mom in my mind. Through closed eyes, I see it all so clearly. Yellow low light and a menthol candle cloak the warmth of your sanctuary. At the center of it all is a green table on 3 legs. Long skirt, green placemat, china lamp, intricately painted with branches and hummingbirds that a husband chose and left behind. There's a mirrored tray, heart-shaped pendant with navy leaf crystals on a gold chain, silver ring with mom engraved into its face, baby pictures of your firstborn tucked safely into frame corners. Pinky red Revlon with a sheen that contrasts freckles, CoverGirl polvo, perfect shade, long straight hair that fell from your brush, synthetic, blonde, don't talk about it. There are tea light candles because you must keep working even when the lights don't or your body won't. I add your anointing oil and a hot cup of coffee, black, no sugar, 'cause what else do our island mothers need beyond prayer and coffee? You can make much more with much less. To the right is a pink upholstered armchair, blue, green, yellow plaid detailing ornate wood at the nape and at the wrists, cushioned stiff as if brand new, 30 slow years later. Sometimes it seats me. Most times it seats spirals, Bibles, written pages pouring out the cracks, bursting out the seams, pages upon pages of prayers, lamentations, begs for wisdom and mercy, but no sign of what's hidden beneath the begging, no sign of the real fight you're fighting. I've ripped pages out of Deuteronomy. I pulled the fuzzy edges stuck from spiral journals and memorized each curve in your handwriting before tossing any proof of our grief in that same trash can as last night's tissues, cell phone numbers for the men we don't talk to anymore, noni juice stains, cotton balls, and medicine caps, the paper cup for the drive-through refill, your round hairbrush, short black strands of hair, human, yours, Don't talk about it. Matter of fact, shove the whole garbage can under the table skirt. Let all of our problems be out of sight. Replace our pain with too many bouquets of marigolds. To the left is your bed. Ridged, polished wood rising to point to the heavens, left side untouched since your last child was conceived. The foot of the bed is always made, though. Always room for me to join. Amongst the midi-length skirts and pantyhose, shattered glass of mini strokes past, among the loose strings of slacked violin bows, among piano wires, hammers, and pillows, there's always room for me at your feet, in every room, in every realm, through my lamentation. Thank you. I need the happy poem now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, I didn't expect that to hit me the way it did. Facts, thank you. Shouts to her. Okay, so we're gonna giggle through this one. This one is a good one. So I met this guy, we hit it off, he ghosted me, typical story. And I'd see him all the time at random events, and usually in this neighborhood. So sometimes when I'm feeling really frisky, I'll read the poem on a night that he's probably gonna be there. And one time recently, that's exactly what happened. No, I shit you not. But then okay, he was there, and the open mic was open, but nobody signed up. And I was like, damn. I was gonna put myself on the list, but I'm not gonna do it when no one is on the list. Weird. So I missed my opportunity to read it in front of him. I know, but I did talk to him. Okay. And so, and I'm a Sagittarius. I'm cool. I'll tell you to your face where you have me fucked up. And so this poem, kind of does it. Oh, you see the light turned back on. The energy is up. Okay, cool. It's a good sign. He was always like, oh, you're her. And I'm like, I know. But is this how you treat her? That's the title. You inspire me to feel something different. You gave me a look that made me want to buckle in the knees. How dare we be adults with jobs and responsibilities? Shit, next lifetime, I want to be a tree. He said, can I be your soil? That's basically a proposal. And he was watering a part of me I didn't know was parched. My favorite part is how I see omens in everything. Like how you were born in the place that I call home. Coffee for two, your fingers interlocking mine, the one white rose. Whew. The crazy part is how the powers that be thought of you when they conceived the phrase, sweet nothing. 'Cause 8 days later, your sweetness fades like crusty honey. Now I must relearn that honey catches flies that ain't shit too. Maybe I've been looking at it all wrong. Maybe a better angle is that I told you I didn't need that coffee you bought me, but I drank it anyway. How you look, feel, taste, smell like home, but you denied her when I first brought her up. How your fingers lacing mine felt like a surprise because I shouldn't have crashed that party, and now we have too many eyes. But that one rose still hasn't wilted, and it's been 19 days. That must mean that the intention was so true and so pure that even the petals are inspired to keep me company, right? Right? No, maybe the rose is fake, and I can't be bothered to chase. So I decided that waiting for you was a waste. So on the morning of the 31st day, I took the rose out the water. Like clockwork or magic, you appear that afternoon. Turn around and demand something I once graciously afforded you. Back to sweet nothing promises, on again and off again, but it's too bad because this girl knows better than to let you stay and spoil her roots with your soil of decay. And this girl is still a girl. I'm not a tree. I'm not stuck. I'm not tricked by your deceit. I'm not swayed by you wanting to fuck. I fill these empty spaces with my own praying hands till I can look you in your face and say, bro, kiss my ass. Thank you. I took up a whole lot of your time. Thank you so very much. But that felt good. You can find me in that corner pretty much every Wednesday or on Instagram at cap.rights. C-A-P, like captain, but like short. Cap.rights. Great, thank you.
It's all okay. Yes. So which one we picking, guys? Which one we think she should take to with the See, it was so good. Everybody was like, I've done forgot we had a roll. Poem 2? That we gonna let you know. Before we leave, let's all give her a number and then she could compile the data. A twofer. All right. I just picked up the ticket. Sorry. So on deck, we're going to have Sidney Josephat making his way. Well, not making his way to the stage now. Before that, everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Paul Skiff, one of the OG GGGs, making his way to the stage. I already know when he got his papers, it's profound. So get ready.
Same foundation. Thanks. Oh, it's great to be here again with all of you. I'm going to do this poem I wrote for the 3rd anniversary of the Nuyorican Poets Cafe online open mic on a Zoom platform. And that was started in, I think it was April 2020 as a adaptation to the COVID shutdown. Some of the names you'll hear mentioned in here are some of the founders of the cafe. The title of this is 1095 Nights Aglow. And I think I can do this in 6 minutes or less. During year 3, the pestilence sated with victims mutated into fate's lesser chance. Among the microbes, genetically diminished predatory odds and anniversary night dodges reveres how this moment conversates with the past whose persistence forges us. In repetitive spark of beginning inflamed by healing's breath of urgent need exhaled from the turning point, a long ago afternoon whim gathering circumstance leapt from sing-song provocation, danced off Maria Algarin's mothering tongue, telling her son he should bring his poet friends home to read to each other, birthing this necessity here that honors collective survival in ardent chorus, inevitable whose or else is absence where you would be discontinued. Hear it? Sound serum unifies spirit talkers within sanctuary loved into existence as passion conspiracy improvised from how empty space bursts open to combust in this transcendence room of voice now emanating within your own body. Awaken, awaken, awaken with me in a neighborhood where people are drawn because of its poetry, each surviving voice a sonic smooch from the long ago founders' visionary imperative, the living apothecary of medicinal language. Las chamanas de las palabras, yo grito sus nombres. subversive trickster humor of Reverend Pedro Pietri slides punchline on the audience like it was a condom. Ancestral Manitou conveys powwow chants inherited by Diane Burns's one-eyed Ford tongue that illuminates survival miracle. Her voice single light beam piercing depredation storm of colonization. Untazaki Shange, whose choreo poetry dances in music that chooses two lovers with counter melody, dazzles ignited from a verve of outliving Jim Crow and repurposing enough of the rainbow under which colored girls no longer consider suicide. Lois Griffith, who lives to this day as the foot of a continuity bridge that conveys from time long ago fireworks over the plaza to spill their red glow like wine on Holy Communion of each door stoop canguero where she burst poetry from mouth of her hearing heart bomba. Brick tears of Bimbo Rivas, excavated from deep need, pound pride's drum, head to declaim this afternoon will be protest chasing real estate barons up the avenue where Loisaida waits with decades of ancestral endurance to impart monumental fact. El Barrio's patrimony will not be gorged upon by bloated prices served to the white order. Miguel Algarin's horny intellectual mischief lays down to scratch its back on broken bottles in a vacant lot where a liar and a storyteller agree to disrupt propriety with laughter's yummy rechupete climax, dampens comfy jazz mattress, literary bochinche alboroto uses to seduce what people call dull everyday life. The award-winning bitter turnstile jump drama of Miguel Pinheiro, whose ashes scattered upon the barrio now daub ears of giggling children, so in their hearts Loisaida sky whispers stringent love, all bicultural people know as resistance to pathological styles, behavior, glamour, and cultural trivia the host culture pollutes with. Realize this, listener. When you come here to the Nuyorican Poets Cafe in its comfy exile at the Loisaida Center, you come here only to risk remaining the same person when you leave. Our humanness has no more fertile place to swell than in this room. It is this sound emanating in you, in the words and language drawn from people by this room, now resonating in you. It is the sunshine of Loisaida illuminating you from the inside because you are on the right frequency here tonight. This is the wavelength of beauty. I was called to this meeting. I came to this transmission. I came to this meeting to celebrate our love at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe in the sky. The Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Awaken, awaken, awaken with me. In the neighborhood where people are drawn because of its poetry, and we'll build a new home from monocultural's wreckage, each surviving voice a sonic smooch from the long ago founder's visionary imperative, the living apothecary of medicinal language. Yes, in the third year of the mutagenic pestilence, hate culture sells religious freedom as extermination of women's choice. Whole states have social responsibilities politically engineered to be antisocial. Oppressing gender nonconformist is called protecting children, while protecting gun owners is sanctified with prayers and hopes for the children guns kill. Burning books while putting backward restrictions on teaching are the plan for public endarkenment. Ungodly godmongers intoxicated on self-pride militarize faith with the vulgar bamboozle of politics. But here, what began us returns reverberating with celebration. Our love has circled the year like a planet of voices through the founder's solar vision. This neighborhood illuminates you in the place right there inside you, where you are in the world together here with all of us, now embraced by this neighborhood that attracts humans by their ears. For here, there is no other single neighborhood in the whole wide world known for its poetry. Do you see the founder's vision? There is only one life. We all live as singular time passengers. This is the dimension of liberty, a grace within you that can only be sensed with your humanity. Be it known to you who have come to listen, welcome to our alive abrasion. Recover, preserve, promote, protect, raise up, truth, a freedom shout emanating from the base of your spine where your mother implanted it long ago. The human body finds natural sound by use of the voice. My voice, my body, body, voice, my voice, body, voice, 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 body, my voice, voice, choice, my body, my voice, my choice, my body, my choice, my body, my choice, my body, my choice, choice. Because our bodies carry our voice, because our voices carry our choice, because it is from our choice, dignity arises. Be it known to you who ponder where my madness, my unsettledness rises from. It was gifted to me by my mother. Her no compromise and free thinking build me to this day. She prepared me for bearing dust and ashes my lungs still harbor in privilege honor as sacred walking hereafter for 3,000 pulverized souls from those disappeared, tall, once sky-high, collapsed towers. Each morning I awake with a poem in my mouth. That is not a nor'easter lightning storm rumbling down from New England you hear rattling your soul windows. Not a churning bomb cyclone whirligig howling up from the Gulf, flooding the street corner of your avoidance. Not the rebellion bomb desecrating France's tavern of your ideas about entertainment, nor the basement of the Weatherman's apartment building exploding out onto 14th Street when their bomb went off by mistake in your normality. What you are hearing right now is the part of my incendiary spirit, the shining emanation of creative force, lovingly encouraged by the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Starting the day I walked in 1988, starting the day in 1988, Miguel Algarin took my hand on East 3rd Street and pulled me in the front door of the cafe. Bienvenidos a la zona de libertad, seres queridos. If you did not know by now, la puerta está abierta de par en par. In the 3rd year of the freak microbe's reign, the world has remained horribly wrecked with base meanness, political stupidity, seamless, searing violence, irreligious pieties, backward oppression, crude profit motives, destructive, masculine ego fests, all a pestilent heart sickness created by humans themselves. So let us here tonight prescribe to ourselves the work we have always done to forge our togetherness. Here, over here, over here. There is no act of the pawn, no distorted smile, no forced loyalty. Here danger is two tricks that fool each other. No flood, famine, raging epidemic, or hopeless war, for I possess enough human spirits to exclude them. I was called to this meeting. I was called to this transmission, even with the delay that makes me look like I'm backward in time. I was called to this meeting. I manifest as defiant light in this transmission meeting to celebrate our love as the Nuyorican Poets Cafe in the sky. Thank you.
Skiffgram, skif.gram. Let's keep it in motion. All right, bet. So Kaori Tamaki, I said that right? Oh, thank goodness. You're on deck. That's perfect. Everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Sidney Josephat making his way to the stage. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Let's go. Is he here? Oh, I'm like...
How y'all doing? Ooh, Chris, I'm ready. The first one. I think it says song 1. Yeah. I just seen the man get shot and killed. I guess COVID couldn't do his job. I guess Popo couldn't kill and rob. Your president didn't do that bad. Which lives we be talking about? It's a matter in speech. We stay hawking clout. We improving tech. What about the kids? Nice, they be popping pills. I thought I left that life behind me. I guess we going back to Cali. Don't let them roll up on me, daddy. But what does it mean when we go? That it's time? Doesn't that mean everything? I mean, doesn't everything rhyme? I see the truth within the times. The rhetoric between the lines. I can't stop. I want it too bad. the doctrine or the gun. I don't run from it, the one for me. In fact, I walk with death, homie. I don't pick up unless that nigga God calling. Matter of fact, it's him on the line, telling me his mind. He said, everything is just right. If you calling for the heroes, then expect the dark night. If you calling for the freedom, then expect a long fight. You lost, right? Will you divorce life or carry on spite? Sometimes I think about my brother getting shot by a cop. What would you do? I'm getting ammunition for the Glock. Or rest your eyes with tears in disguise, they lie. On our backs, looking for respect. Niggas is wired to escape the fire, but here we sit, right? Gunning down our own kind, leaving nobody behind for the fight. Then they wonder why we losing. Addicted to the lies, then they wonder why we choosing between the evils that's in office while our people live in coffins. You say that you rich, or check your portion, my nigga, you lost in the source and the whatever you feel like telling your audience. Just remember for yourself what it's costing you. I mean life, does it cost enough? Yeah, does it cost enough? It's your life, does it cost enough? I mean life, does it cost enough? Yeah, does it cost enough? Yep. That's it, I go by Sydney, Sid Mac, Silent Thought. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Shoot, my bad. Okay. Yeah, let's do another one. I got another, put the other song on. Wow, I didn't know it was gonna be like that. Yeah. Okay, this is a whole different vibe. When I'm feeling on my thoughts, they really be coming. Can't believe you tried to hide your tears from me. I don't speak to everyone, but when it comes to my words, I be checking everyone. You're still a baby, cause you stole my heart. Man, it's really crazy. You can be my lady. The easiest to rhyme is, we can have a baby. You are not a dime, you're more like a 20. And I'm an 80s baby, just to keep it at 100. You can have my heart, if you really want it, but you don't really want it. I'm just saying, baby, run it. This can be a marathon, endorphins to my brain white. When you pick up on my phone, there can't be another one. Be my queen, the mother of my son. I won't say it twice. Yeah, I know your life, come on. Yeah, I'm telling everyone I know this song is about you. And I'ma sing it all day, all night, cause I want to. Yeah, I wanna tell the whole wide world about your flow, your flow, your flow. Yeah. When I listen to your voice, it's really angels humming. Then I start wondering, baby, tell me something. I promise you security, lifetime warranty. I'm a tough cookie, but you see the softer side of me. I could hold you down. Let me be your gravity, open you up a little bit and give you all the galaxies. So forget the world, it's really just you and me. Listen with your heart and tell me if you can breathe. Let me hold your little hands, let's move on to the bigger things. The past mean everything, it's made me to the man I am. Embrace while your heart race, your mind stay calm. But let me tell you something sweet, I wanna win your spelling bee, cause I know how to spell your love. I know how to spell your love. Them I think I caught a bug. Yeah. I'm telling everyone I know this song is about you. Yeah. And I'ma sing it all day, all night, cause I want to. I wanna tell the whole wide world about your flow, your flow, your flow. Yeah, you've been through this before, all the heavy lifting. Your heart gotta be sore, but truth be the telling, I'm working on my core. There's always gonna be up and down, just wrap yourself around me. When all these things are going down, just do this all with love. Your eyes look in my eyes while my head between your thighs. I feel like I know God, cause he really know my type. He be reading my mind, the way he made you mine. Only a matter of time, until I see your best. Like it's my favorite wine, you get better with my time. Your beauty is sublime, gliding with much elegance, never mind your flaws. I'm accepting every inch, this really is amazing. I wrote this song in awe, flowing from my heart. Do this from afar, I hope to close the gap. I do this from afar, yeah, but I hope to close the gap, yeah. I'm telling everyone I know this song is about you. And I'ma sing it all day, all night, cause I want to. Yeah, I wanna tell the whole wide world about you flow, you flow, you flow. Yeah, this feels good. I didn't know it was gonna happen like that, right? That was like real grungy to romantic. That's crazy. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Man, you know, I'm not really on Instagram like that, but I do have a page. It's SydMac4, SYDMAC, and the number 4. Yeah, so I'll probably check it tonight and add everybody and then delete it from my phone again.
All right. So I'm gonna do a little something after to close this out, and then I'm gonna end this off with some announcements because we do more than just, you know, these events and these spaces, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, before that, everyone put your hands together, make some noise for Kaori Tamaki making her way to the stage.
Hello, good evening. I'm Kaori Tamaki. I'm from Japan. Hello. I arrived this morning, actually, to JFK. I did the... Thank you. Yeah, I did the transit last evening from San Francisco to New York, and it's actually been 11 years since I last came here. When I came here last time, I wanted to be a singer, and then I gave up after that because I thought it was just after my graduation from the university, and I decided, okay, I need to have established my life myself. So after that, I joined the company to work as a, just as a, I don't know how to say it in English, as a salaryman to yes. And so it's been 11 years, and in the beginning of last year, I joined the band club in the company, and I realized my love for the music, so I decided to come here again. I will sing a song called After You've Gone. It's gonna be a cover. I'm not sure if you know this song, but I love this song, but yes, so please listen. Okay, I will do the a cappella, okay. Now I want you to listen, honey, while I say, how could you tell me that you're gone away? Don't say that we must part. Don't break my aching heart. You know I've loved you true for many years. I've loved you night and day. How could you tell it to me, honey? Can't you see my tears? Now listen while I say, after you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying you feel blue, you feel sad. You'll miss the bestest pal you've ever had. There'll come a time, now don't forget it. There'll come a time when you regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine and you want me only. After you've gone away. Da, 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 da. After you've gone, after the breakup, after you've gone, you are gonna wake up. You will find that you are blind to let somebody come and change your mind. After the years that we've been together, the joy and all the tears and all types of weather, someday when you're downhearted, you'll long to be right back where we started. After you've gone away. Thank you.
Where can they find you? Social media, Instagram, Facebook, email, Salaryman. Come tell us. You're gonna tell us your Instagram, and then you gotta let us know how to join band club. And what's the salary for a band club? Like, very interested.
It's being private, but you can add me, and then I will accept. I haven't used it for, the songs. I just posted my photos, but yeah, it's KAORI.TAMKI_329.8. It's on the list, so you can see it later. Thank you.
Yes. Now, before anything, we got Amelia Smithies. You still here, right? She thought I forgot about you. Like, But before I run up here, actually, I'm not going to do something. It's going to be Amelia. You're going to close us out, Amelia. You got something? You can take all the time you need. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, she's going to close us out right. Then we got some announcements for y'all. So let's give a big round of applause because she thugged it out and she wasn't sure about signing up. But, before y'all even started, she felt the inspiration. So she signed up. So put your hands together. Make some noise for Amelia Smithies making her way to the stage.
Yeah, it's short enough. No, it's short enough. Yeah. My name is Emilia Smithies Carrillo. I don't know. I wrote a couple of poems since I moved to New York 6 years ago. Immigrated from Mexico City. So shout out Mexico City. These are some poems about moving, having my family far away and stuff like that, little situations that happen with that. So the first one I have is called Marigold Spring. I felt the flower growing on my ear, and I hoped it would disappear, but it bloomed in the cold, perfumed me whole, always smelling like a damn marigold. I tried trimming all the buds off of me, but they grew back like a bad hydra dream. Perhaps I will let them be, or they will slowly swallow me. My nutritious soil of brain, gray fertilizer, even in my yard, has always been a disaster. No basil, no thyme, on my head they survived. I tried using pesticides, but the suckers won't die. We'll see when it's warm, if they'll leave me alone. For now they grow, and grow on, as roots, dig into my optical nerve, puncturing my tongue. Stems stand atop a blonde floor as they sing a song. I think they must be eating me raw. My brain does things without me at all. Ears package thoughts, tongue deliver galore. No address for envelope seeds of gore. The second one is called Sweet Fruit. There are 3 very short ones, so you'll be relieved soon. It's been a year, and I'm unsure if flowers decorate your grave. Haven't been to where I left you next to the Hudson, gathering rain. Your home has become our home. I have covered all the cracks on the wall with wheat paste and caulk. If you look real close, they still gawk. I rearranged the furniture, painted some walls, and sometimes forget the histories of these walls, crumbs of paternal terrors and redemption. I know you're the root of all evil and the sweet fruit it produces. I am but another seed you've left in this world to germinate. Coming from the same tree, I worry the poison within you lives in me, that I too contain arsenic, that in the right light I can be a grenade. Maybe tomorrow I will visit you, sit next to the water, accept your silence. Let the wind on my face be an apology. Since the cold is your hug, dream that you planned your death to right your wrongs, that it wasn't. The desperation and medication that made you kind, give the eulogy no one wrote for you. See my tears for you as love and not pain. Take my father and have him hold me. Believe that he is not your son. And the last one is called Pika or Pika, I don't know, undecided. Fingers pick at chipping paint, consume it again and again. Want to taste my life in this place, the years and days before the plane. To absorb that foundation, that stacked volcanic rock, varillas and constructs that once I did call my own. When I left this plane, I left pinturas rupestres adolescentes and baby handprints preserved in walls. I enter my room, that is not my room, a lapse. In being in others am I now, an absence of feelings, a memory that walks, a person who only returns. I chip at the wall piece by piece, hope my teeth don't break, para que pueda gozar de mi náufrago hogar, and hope my legs are long enough to return once more to Tepe York. Thank you. I don't have an Instagram, but I do art, like on my free time. So that's EISC_art. So yeah.
So usually, I usually do 2 rounds, but today I wanted to experiment. That's why I let everyone, like, go at their own pace. You know what I'm saying? And look at that, we kind of filled up the actual allotted time, and I didn't have to, like, I wouldn't say I forced people to go a second time, but there's definitely a adjustment period before people start signing up again. Yeah, encourage. Verbal judo, okay. Gotta get you in the corporate world. You need to see some of my emails before I send them. Oh my gosh, I wish I knew. I wish I knew for you. Like I gotta figure that out. But we gonna run some announcements. Are we good? Are they gonna go up? All right, this is kind of like for the people that couldn't make it. You know what I'm saying? They here in spirit. They watching us live. Me? Oh, but it's already on the stream. No? Oh, soon. Okay. I wonder if they hear me. Like, you think the people are back to like, yo, what the fuck is going on over there? Or like, why is he cursing? All right, boom. There we go. All right, so besides like things that happen here, we have the Nuyorican Bowery Slam. That's going to be at the Bowery Poetry Club. The winners take home a $20 cash prize, and they get a free invitation to our final slam on Fridays, and the door opens at 6. But, of course, it's the Nuyorican, so things get a little hectic, and we didn't decide this. Not you guys, but the other audience people decided to get there early and get a little, they just like to get there early to reserve their spot. So we advise that you also get there early if it's something that you would like to do when you go there. And then after that, we can go to the next slide. Like I said, if they win that, they get the entry to the Friday Slam, which is the final Friday Slam. It's monthly on the last Friday of the month. It's at the Puerto Rican Traveling Theater. The winners from the Nuyorican Bowery Slam get to compete against the invited poets. So basically, they gotta like the old Mortal Kombat, prove your worth. Got that going on, And the winner gets a $100 cash prize plus a nomination to compete in the annual Grand Slam in December. If y'all don't know, we be slamming. Like, we official. The Nuyorican got a team. You know what I'm saying? And we need our team varsity jackets. I've been pushing for that for years, but we gonna get there soon, one day. But you could go to the next slide, please. They're probably like, well, jackets, what? So now it comes down to the events that happen here in the Loisaida Center. Our third, second, fourth home. It's just one of our many homes, and we're thankful to have them here. So the first Wednesday of every month, we do the Women's Orator Wednesdays. Sorry, it's a little tongue twister. It's an open mic. It happens that first Wednesday, and it's for all the women representing people and the women all around. Y'all just come do y'all thing. Men, just sit there and shut up. It's not there for y'all, you know what I'm saying? You're just there to be silent and support and say yes and snap, you know what I mean? And give them that follow if you wasn't following them. And on the 2nd and 4th of every Wednesday, we have this, which is the open mic hosted by me, and it's like a specialized studio session. As y'all can see, we got the lights, we got the camera, we got the action, we got the mic, we got Chris, we got control, we got the team, and we got the people, we got the people behind the screen. You guys are included too, listening to my voice right now. And that opens at 6 o'clock. You could always find us here. We encourage you to let your friends know that this is here and revisit us. We know it's an adjustment, but we hope that you all adjust with us in this time while we are rebuilding and reconstructing our roots. You know what I'm saying? Here? The Nuyorican? I don't get that information. 2026. See, I just found out. Thank you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't get the information. I'm just bad at reading emails. Yes. And big ups, we are looking for volunteers. The Nuyorican, it's a community and it's community driven. And we're always looking for more community to help us get the things done. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's not you per se that can help us out, if there's someone who just has extra time and needs to, be a part of something that will invigorate the fire within them to do more, you know what I'm saying? Just let them know, have them come in, because our volunteers do benefit from being here. They learn a lot. They're a part of our community, and you never know how they will grow from that position and aid the Nuyorican in the future. And then what else we got? Yes, we are taking donations. All right, as a Nuyorican, we are a nonprofit, okay? We are taking donations, and we take thought donations too. You can think about us, you can scan this code right here to contribute, and it is tax deductible. We got to start thinking like these rich people, you know what I'm saying? Start donating, and take it off our taxes. That's what we need to, all Nuyorican business class is coming soon, 2027. But, we could go on to the last slide and just know that we do more than just open mics and events, and it's not just performing that we are, into. It's a community, you know what I'm saying? So there's multiple opportunities and things that are always going on, and all you got to do is tap into our website and you will be fully in tune. And we hope to see you for more than just the open mics, you know what I'm saying? Because it's more than just sharing our traumas and pain and joy and, of course, everything. And without further ado, make some noise for yourselves. Y'all made it. Y'all thugged it out. Follow Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Follow the Loisaida Center. The Loisaida Center is always active. This is another place where you can come in. They're always working with children and the community and the elders. They're really all-encompassing. And they have a lot of community projects going on. If you just take the time to walk and literally, read the boards and stuff on the side, you'll get a little glimpse of what they do. You know what I'm saying? And if you're ever interested in also joining this community, just stop on by when they're open and let the Loisaida know they're lovely people. You know what I'm saying? So everyone get home safe. We'll see you again next time. You can find me in your hearts.
My bad.